Okay, so I got this message a couple of days ago, and in this message, I was shown a convertible going down the highway. And so the image was all about the feeling inside the person. And so this person, they're in a moment in their life where they're flying high and they feel omnipotent. They feel like nothing is beyond their grasp, and they feel like nothing is out of their expertise, nothing is beyond their expertise. And I'm very much getting the feeling, this sense of like when you're in love, right? And you have butterflies in your stomach and you have excitement, and nothing's really a problem in your life because of it, because of that feeling that you have. And I'm getting this sense of ease, this sense of life's not heavy, right? Life is very light. And I get the sense that this has a lot to do with your childhood. This has a lot to do with how or where or both, how or where you were raised. Because I'm being shown mountains. So I'm being shown Mother Earth, mountains, the wilderness, survival. And I feel like you had a good education in the land, and you are able to survive, you are able to take care of yourself. And I feel like it all stems from your childhood. It either stems from the place you were raised or how you were raised, but it kind of set you up for life in terms of the material life, in terms of the man-made world. And what I'm being shown is, when you see a movie and somebody wants to, in that movie, they want to copy a key without somebody else knowing, and they kind of have a little case with, I don't know what it is, some plasticine or something, and they press the key down into the plasticine and it leaves the impression of the key, and then they can get a duplicate key made. And I'm being shown that I'm being shown that you're, as I say, the place you were raised or how you were raised. But I definitely feel like it was the environment that had the profound effect on you. And so they're showing me that molded you. It made you very capable of moving through the world. And so I'm seeing you going down this highway, and the highway, it stretches, far as the eye can see. And it's a straight line. And so you're traveling down this road in a straight line, and you can see everything that's coming towards you. You can see, and there's not even any traffic on the road, there's just you. And so I get the sense that on your current trajectory, I get the sense that there's nothing really coming that's going to be a challenge to you in this man-made world, in the material world. So you're talking like your job, your business, how you make your money, how you pay your bills. I don't really see you having a problem in this area. And the road is clear and it goes on as far as the eye can see. So you've got no problems coming up in these areas. I feel like you've really got this locked down. But what I'm being shown is that what's missing from your life is the spiritual aspect. It's the spiritual journey. And that is the area where you're going to be stepping into water for the first time. And I'm being shown you dipping your toes into the water. And you're checking to see whether it's hot or cold. You're investigating. And this is unknown territory for you. It's unexplored land. It's an unexplored region. And so I really do see you moving, not moving away from the material, but, in terms of learning the environment, studying the environment, learning lessons, gaining skills, etc. I really see the spiritual realm as an environment that you have not been raised in, that you have not mastered. And so I see you pursuing that now, or that's going to come up on your road that you're going down. Because I don't really, I feel like, maybe you get bored at some point because there's nothing else on this road. There's certainly nothing that you can't handle. And it just stretches as far as the eye can see. So I see a need for venturing into new territory and starting a new chapter of self-discovery in the spiritual realm. I feel like, though, at the moment you're enjoying where you are, you're enjoying this carefree feeling. You're enjoying the fact that life feels like a breeze. But I'm being shown a photograph. You know how a photograph, if you set it on fire, the photo paper, it kind of, it bubbles and it blisters. And it sort of burns away slowly. Not in a big ball of fire, but it blisters, it smolders, and it reduces into nothing. So I'm kind of seeing that happening, but as a transition. So if you're cutting like a movie or something on the computer, on a piece of software, and you put a transition in between two cuts, in between two different pieces of film, in between two scenes, you can actually get this as a transition. And that's what I'm being shown. I'm being shown you going down this road, and I'm being shown your life transitioning from this picture into another picture. And what's underneath the road is water. And water symbolically references the emotions. So I get the sense that you're going to be going on more of an emotional / spiritual journey, and discovering who you are in the inside. So an internal journey. And I see nature, but in the sense of understanding where you come from as a life form. So I see you thinking about the bigger questions. And I see you thinking about them in a different way. And I'm being taken back to the mountains again. Something about your childhood it also it put you in a good position, not only for the man-made world, for the material world. It put you in a good position. It's something to do with the relationship between you and Mother Earth. You and, even though you might not have ventured there, I feel like your childhood gave you a sense of your place in the universe. It gave you the sense that, the macrocosm, the microcosm, there's you, and then there's the towering mountains. And I see you in the valley, and you're looking up at these mountains, and they ground you, and you sort of know your place in the world. And I'm seeing that feeling you not only carried through into the competitive man-made world, but you're also going to be able to use it in your emotional, spiritual, internal journey, because it's to do with this sense of grounding, this sense of knowing your place in the universe, in the world. It's expanding the understanding. I feel like you feel it already, and now what you're going to do is you're going to gain the understanding, the consciousness of it, so you can then talk about it. You will be able to express how you feel, and I feel like that will give you a greater sense of who you are, and make you more powerful. And I'm being shown a battery, so I feel like this is. I feel like it's not that it's going to charge your battery. I feel like you've already got a battery that's fully charged all the time. And it's a Duracell battery in particular that I'm being shown. And Duracell bunnies. Maybe it's something to do with your energy becoming different. So like your energy is leveling up, sort of a thing. Because you will have the spiritual, the emotional, the physical, and the mental, and you will have integrated them all, and you will be able to utilize them all. And so when you act in the world and you make decisions, you will be making them with all parts of yourself. You will be a whole person making decisions, and you will find that you make very different decisions, but you make the best decisions for yourself, because you are including multiple dimensions. When you make decisions, you will be considering many facets. You will be considering many angles, and you will be making an overall decision on behalf of a whole self. And you will be enriched, and your roots will be deeper. They'll go deeper into the ground. You will be more grounded, and you will be like a strong tree. That's what I'm being shown. You will be a tree, and its branches, they branch out, and it's full of foliage. Your branches are full of foliage. You're a healthy tree, and your roots go deep. And I see you standing in all types of weather. and nothing can knock you down. And I see that you as a tree, you are also bearing fruit. You are bearing fruit that others can pick. So I get the sense that you will be a strength to other people as well, because this is a rare energy. This is to be fully integrated, to have to be optimal it's very rare. To be an optimized human is very rare. To be an integrated human is very rare. To have the spiritual, to have the mental, the emotional, and the physical, and to have harmony and balance, and to be making decisions considering all of those elements, but also, for all of those elements, considering all of those elements in your decision, making sure that you have contentment in each of those areas. It's very rare people get to make decisions like that. It's very rare that they are able and capable of actually making those decisions. And so I feel like you're definitely going to become the greatest version of yourself, a higher version of yourself. And in this lifetime, the highest version of yourself. I mean, I'm being shown like traffic, and your car stands out. Not literally your car, but your energy. It stands out. It's noticeable, and others will look to you as an example. And some people will pull from you. They will pull from you for strength. They will look to you in times of need, when they need some advice or they need some strength. They will look to you because they will see that you have strength, inner strength, that you have a spine. I'm being shown a witch now, like a stereotypical version of a witch. I don't know if what they're saying is that people will think you're somewhat supernatural, definitely that you're unexplainable. And maybe it might seem like you are a witch because a fully integrated person is a person who is able to attract whatever their heart desires. So you'll have magnetism. And this looks like you're a witch to some people. That's how they'll write you off. That's how they will explain you away. But what I'm being shown is like a beach. Like ultimately at the end, the beach is like a middle place, the sand. If you've got the land, the mainland, and then you've got the sand, and then you've got the water. And what they're showing me is that you will find your peace on the sand in the middle place. So once you've got all of these different things integrated, you will find balance and you will be able to live in the center of yourself. And in that center, you will find peace. And you will find companionship in yourself and your inner child, your higher self. The Trinity. You'll find strength in the triangle, and you'll find peace. You'll find peace in the sand. you'll all be able to meet there together. And I see that as being your calming place to be. And you will have the ability to just zone out and be there whenever you wish. And you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing you escaping the need for desire. I see you moving beyond desire. And that's what this sand is. That's what the beach is. It's a place where you don't want. It's a place where you don't need. You don't desire. You are free from desire. And you're just still. And you can just be without wanting to be more. And that's real peace, right? That's real peace. And that's where I see you. That's where you end up. You end up on the sand. You end up in between your emotions, in between your roots and your strength and your survival. And on that sand you have clarity in your mind. So peace. So you're going to have a balance. You're going to be the master of emotions. You're going to be a king or queen of cups, a king or queen of swords, a king or queen of wands, a king or queen of pentacles, all at once, all at the same time. So there's a lot of self-mastery going on here. And it all stems from your childhood. Now, you might have had a bad childhood, I don't know. I'm not being shown either way. But these mountains, what I'm being shown, whether, literally or symbolically, a mountain is a very strong structure. There's a tarot card, oracle card. I think it's the Psychic Oracle deck. I can't think of the exact name. But it shows a mountain, and it shows a really strong. It's like a shot of the back of a man, but it's showing his back and the strong back that he has, and it's showing it. It's representing it as a strong mountain as well, and so that's kind of like what the mountain is symbolizing to me. It's the strength, it's the backbone, it's the shoulders, it's the spine. It's the fact that you are capable of carrying weight. And that's what you were given in your childhood. And because of that, it's given you the ability to survive. It's given you the ability to move through the world. So whether you had a good childhood or a bad childhood, it set you up for the rest of your life. And I feel like that's it. I feel like that is what the message is. It's to let you know that you're going to go on a spiritual, emotional, and internal journey. And ultimately you're on the journey of self-mastery. And at the end, you will receive the gift of peace, and you will be free from want, free from need, free from desire. And you'll escape the matrix. You will not be in the games anymore. You'll be outside of the picture, and you can be in, out, whenever you please. That's what I see. So I hope that helps. Whoever you are, I hope that helps. And I wish you the best of luck on the rest of your journey.